Leo, this is Just with your June 10th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Leo, it looks like this week, some of you definitely may find it difficult to kind of get back what you're putting in. Okay. You may find that people are not as receptive to you. You may feel like you're not getting your just due. So if you're waiting on finances, you may not be getting a word, or you may not get back what you're expecting to get back, or it may not be either what you expect to get, or you may not get word this week. Okay, that may be a challenge for you to get what you're expecting. If you have like what is that called? A residual salary, or you get paid in installments. So every month on this day, you get a certain amount of money. Like you can expect to get monies this day, this month. I feel like it may not come through, or it may come at a very nominal amount. Like you're just not expecting to get. You're expecting to get one amount, but you're not going to get what you're expecting. Again, the way people are going to react towards you may not be exactly what you're expecting from them. I feel like some of you may have recently had to go visit your family, parents. Your father may be ill. So it's like kind of like a put everything down and come home is what I'm kind of getting. Having to kind of address the situation. Someone here may be pregnant. That's one thing I'm seeing 100%. And they may be at a distance. Like you may have been seeing somebody at a distance from you, and they got pregnant, and now you go to see the person, or you may have recently brought the person, and now that you guys live together. So congratulations for those of you who are pregnant, or who just recently had a baby, or it looks like, again, like I said, you're probably pregnant, and you're just now moving in with your significant other. I do see, like, just like I was telling, I think Cancer, you guys are very much in your thoughts over a love situation, or an offer that you're wanting to receive. It doesn't always have to be love. It can be work. If you're expecting to get a job or to hear back from people, you may be waiting, and you may start to get very frustrated that you haven't heard word from these people. The job or career that you're going after is very competitive, and I feel like you felt like you've done your best to kind of outbeat other people around you, and so you may have been told that it's in the bag, you got it. It's just a process now, or it's just the politics or the preliminaries that you have to go through, but you're okay, you have it. Some of you may be in a very solid, stable career or job you've been at for a very long time, but now you're feeling restless. Now you feel like you want to do something different. You're really not sure if where you are is where you want to stay. Again, even in a home situation, you may have had a home for a very long time. You're really not sure if you want to remain at your home. Home, though, is where the heart is. I do feel like you're very peaceful in your home space. There's a commitment. Some of you could have recently gotten married, and it could be like a secret. Like you're not telling anyone that you've gotten married to someone. Well, that's the plan. Like you plan to get married to someone. And you're not telling people because you may get some kickback from outside people. So you won't tell anyone that you're going to get married. You may even find out that someone that you know is very close to you, they're getting married. So something about marriage, very prominent here, I see for Leos. Decided to make a commitment. And as we was talking last week, or I was saying to you guys last week, you were making a decision. Not really sure, I think, deep down about other undercurrents that were going on with you emotionally, keeping that a secret, but still deciding to move forward on something that is your reality now. And I do see this week that it may really be a commitment that you're moving forward with. I feel that some of you will possibly go on vacation. You're just kind of buying your time and waiting. So you may have another week. You may have like, what is this? 12 more days, so another 2 weeks before you can go on vacation. Hell, some of you may have 12 hours, and you're just like, I'm just counting down the days, and I'm about to go on vacation. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. And it may be a nice trip that you're gonna go on. Like, you may take your kids and that sort of thing. Like, but you are waiting, buying your time to kind of get to a place, get to your happy place, get to your sunny place. I do feel like you guys will be more focused on business endeavors, squaring away on any issues that you may have. You're more clear and you feel more in control at this time to be able to tackle, address things this particular week, more toward the end of the week, going into next week. I do feel that you need mentally, it's like, yes, you are conflicted internally. Yes. I feel like you're being very giving to people and you're very stable wherever you are in your life. Like you've created a huge stable home or life for yourself. Mentally is where there's a problem here. And I've seen this persist with you guys. You get clearer, get better handle on your mental state as we get closer to the end of the week, but you still need time to yourself. Some of you may still need time. And I just feel like it just seems to me, let's get into love, because Leo, it just really seems to me that you may be with someone, you may be married to someone, you may really be with another person. Like, this is what it is. We're together. There's no, we've gotten married or we've moved in. Like, you've made a big commitment toward a person, a huge commitment towards a person, and you're happy with it. Overall, you're happy. Overall, this person tries to do whatever they can to, be that for you, all that you've wanted, and you're happy, but you're conflicted. You're conflicted. Some of you really want this, like you're really desiring and longing for a marriage, a commitment, something that you feel your home feels, your house feels like a home. It's warm, it's inviting, it's full of love. You may want that desperately, and it's like you want to give your love to someone, but it really isn't anyone worth giving it to. So you're holding on to it for now. You feel stuck in this situation, in this social love sphere, in this social life that you're in, because you may feel like it's just a rat race. There isn't people of quality. Everyone's kind of, running around doing the same thing, if that makes any sense. Like, no one stands out for you, and you may feel like it's just a daunting task to meet the right person. Some of you are challenged because you're still holding on to someone from your past that you really kind of want to invest some time into, and you really kind of want to invest in them. You want to give toward them, but they have turned their back on you. And I feel that some of you Leos are trying to have your cake and eat it too, especially if you're a male. Some of you may be trying to have your cake and eat it too. You're married, you're committed, you're in something, but you're still, wanting to get connected with another person here. I do feel like there may even be another person that you're challenged by. Some of you Leo women, though, you're kind of moving on and waiting at the same time. So you're moving on, but you're also waiting. Okay. Waiting for that person that you haven't heard from. All right. And you may feel like you just know that this person is already getting their needs met by someone else, right? I don't know what, and I'm gonna say it because it's kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of like, if you can't love the person that you want, love the person you're with. Does that make sense? I kind of get like, if you can't love who you want, love who you're with. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Because I'm kind of sensing that some of you are just kind of waiting. If you're a single Leo woman, you're waiting. You're moving forward in your life, in your everyday life and everything like that. But you are still waiting for that ultimate love. You're waiting for someone in particular, though. You really are. And you may feel like that's when your happiness will come. That's when everything will fall into place. That's when you'll get married. That's when you'll have children. That's when, so there's a part of you that still holds on to a particular person. There's a part of you that still hasn't been able to release someone. And some of you really feel like that's where your happiness lies. There's going to be a time of reprieve. Like, you're going to need to take a break as we get closer to the end of the week. And some of you are going to need to evaluate where you're at, in your love life. It's the damnedest thing. Some of you, you're married, you're in a relationship. You just may feel a bit conflicted. Maybe you feel like you've rushed into this really fast. Even though it looks like it's really good, like it has stable bones, whoever you're with and whoever's devoting themselves to you. But it looks also like it's a challenge to maybe, like I said, outside people. You may be, again, father, mother. You could be married to a particular, like you're married, but you know, it's like it's on paper. It's not for show, but it's for a specific reason. It may not necessarily be for love. And it's hard for you to kind of be with people someone you want to be with, because you're in some form of arrangement. Some of you, it may be your dad, your parents, that's kind of interfering with your love life. Like there's already expectations of who you should be with and who perhaps you may want. That's a challenge for you. This again is a weekly. Some of you are making a decision though that you want to work and build something and grow something. Or it's time for you to move on to the next level. You've kind of put in as much effort and energy as you could possibly put into a situation. So if it's working for you, you're going to go toward that and continue to build. If it's not working for you, you may just accept that you've done all that you could do and you're leaving it there. The advice is for you to kind of get very clear with yourself and make some very hardcore decisions. Not everyone you're going to be able to take with you. Some people are going to have to stay. Some people you can take with you, some you're not. And vice versa. There may be somebody in your life where you can't come with them. You may have to be left behind. There's other places for the two of you to be. And I feel like that becomes more of a reality. It's kind of weird because, again, you have love to offer, but you're not really sure about, should you give your love? But it already looks like you're in a relationship, like hardcore. You're married or you're committed to someone, but even still, you're either questioning that commitment or you are still thinking about someone from your past that things didn't work out with, because it could have been, too many people. Like you're giving too much of your time and attention to too many people. And they may have felt, like they weren't a priority. And now that they're no longer in your life, it's like you want them more than ever because you can't have them. So it's weird because I wasn't even doing Leo's reading yesterday. And I was thinking to myself, I said, I feel like Leo is still in this place of not happy because they don't have someone in their life. But is it, and the person doesn't want to give in. They're not going to open up. But is it that you really want them, or is it the chase? Is it the thrill of the chase? Is it that challenge that you crave, that you say, okay, now I can't have you is when I want you so much. But if you were to have them, would you really want them? It's kind of what I see here, what it looks like to me. So I kind of want to make that a mention. But in the extended, we're going to look a bit deeper at what's going on, because you guys are still this week, definitely still in two different mindsets. Some of you just may really want to be with someone. It may not even be that you're married or in a relationship with anyone. You may just really want a particular person. You want to marry them. You want to be with them. They're your everything. You know that now. There really isn't confusion. There really isn't confusion. You're not even interested in all the options and all the people out there. There are many for you to choose from, but you're not interested. It's like you know who you want. However, it's like you may have put it out there. You may have made it known your feelings. Now you may be waiting to see what this person is going to say. But you may not get word back. You may not get word back. Okay. From this particular person, and by week's end you may find that you need to accept the situation for what it is. You may find that you're at a place of needing to heal from a relationship. Okay. Someone is just, I really feel like someone has just had their fill. They may not be coming back. They may already have another person. So if you try to get with them, it's like now you become the outside party, especially if you're a male Leo. The woman that you really want, she may already be spoken for, and you're trying to go back. It would be a third party situation, which I don't think that she would be open to that. Yeah, that's what I get. So that's what I have for you guys. let's look a little bit deeper in the extended to find out, how is this all going to work out? Will they come back? Will they be interested again? Can you guys work things out? It just may be a challenge this week. You don't know how things will progress as time goes on. We are in Mercury in retrograde. So let's see how things work out down the line when it comes to you and this particular person. Let's also look at the challenges, their actions towards you this week, yours as well, how that's all going to work out for you guys. And ultimately, what is the probability that this relationship can turn out to be what you want it to be. So if you're interested in that, again, click that link below in the extended and we can get started. Otherwise, I would love to hear from you, Leo. Some of you were very vocal last week and I appreciated that. So if you want to share with us this week, please go ahead and do so. If you want something personal with me, I can reach the beginning and end to this video as well as the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Leo.